My 23 female boyfriend, 27 male, pushed for an open relationship after 3.5 years, now wants to close it after I found someone else. I'm so lost. Hi Reddit, I'm using a throwaway because this is personal, and I don't want it linked to my main account. I'm really confused and need advice, so bear with me if this gets long. I grew up in a small, tight-knit town where everyone's in each other's business. My family was super strict Catholic. No dating, no parties, just church and school. Moving to the city for college at 19 was like landing on Mars. I had freedom for the first time, and that's when I met my boyfriend, who I'll call Ryan. He's older, confident, and showed me a whole new world. Art, music, love. He was my first kiss, first love, first everything. We've been together 3.5 years, and I always thought we'd get married. He was my forever. 8 months ago, Ryan sat me down and said our relationship was fading. I was shocked. I thought we were happy. I braced for a breakup, but instead he suggested we open the relationship and try polyamory. He said it's common now and could reignite our spark. It felt like a punch to the gut. The thought of him with someone else broke my heart, but I loved him so much I couldn't bear losing him. So, I agreed, even though it felt wrong. Ryan set rules. No bringing dates to our places. We don't live together. No hanging out at our usual spots, and total honesty. I didn't care about the rules. I couldn't imagine being with anyone but him. But that first month was torture. Ryan was always busy, barely saw me, and I saw him on some girl's Instagram, her posting them together like a couple. Jealousy consumed me, but I didn't confront him. When we did hang out, he was sweet, but it felt like he was just keeping me calm. I was the one texting first, planning dates, chasing him while he pulled away. A few months ago, Ryan bailed on our movie date, Nosferatu, spooky but awesome. I went alone and ran into my friend Mia and her older brother, who I'll call Lucas. We watched the movie together, then got drinks. Lucas is funny, warm, and I realized he's really cute. He looked at me in this soft, interested way, and I felt a spark I didn't expect. I didn't act on it. Liking someone else felt so strange after only knowing Ryan. Lucas followed me on Instagram, and we started talking. I told him about the open relationship and polyamory. He was cool with it, said he was happy to hang out without it being cheating. We started meeting up. Coffee, walks, deep talks. I didn't feel so lonely anymore. I didn't have to beg for attention. Even the scraps of time with Ryan felt okay, because Lucas filled the void. One day, after we'd gotten close, Lucas kissed me. It hit me hard. I had real feelings for him, even physical ones. We hooked up soon after, and it was amazing. He was kind, attentive, made me feel cherished. I started to see how polyamory could work, loving more than one person in a full, honest way. Lucas and I even joined a gym, started working out together. He's busy but always makes time, shares his hobbies, makes me feel special. I'm giddy around him. Meanwhile, Ryan's still distant, still with that girl, but I stopped obsessing. Then this week, Ryan dropped a bomb. He said we should close the relationship and focus on us. I was so confused. I thought we were in a better place. I asked why, and he said it's time to plan a serious future. Then he said, "You're Catholic, you know? If we want this to last, it has to be just us." That stung. He knows my religious upbringing left me with guilt and trauma. Using my faith like that felt manipulative. When I didn't agree right away, he guilt-tripped me saying I wasn't committed to us. I'm so hurt. Ryan pushed for this open relationship, something I never wanted because I loved him. I followed his rules, and now that I've found happiness with Lucas, he wants to take it away. It's unfair. I still love Ryan. He's my first love, but I'm not sure I can go back. I don't know what to do. Has anyone dealt with this? Should I close the relationship to save what we had, or is Ryan playing me? Please help. As I scroll through the comments on my post, I'm overwhelmed by the support and blunt advice. Let's read some of these together, and I'll share my thoughts. Comment: Your boyfriend sounds like a classic manipulator. He wanted to have his cake and eat it too. Sleep around while you stayed loyal. Now that you're happy with this other guy, he's jealous and using your religion to control you? That's disgusting. Dump him. Lucas sounds like he actually respects you. Does polyamory even fit with your values? Or did you just agree to keep Ryan? OP responds: Wow. Hearing manipulator hits hard, but it makes sense. Polyamory never felt right to me at the start. I only said yes because I was so scared of losing Ryan. He made it sound like it would save us. Now that I'm actually okay with it because of Lucas, Ryan's flipping the script. The religion thing hurts so much. I still feel guilty about sinning sometimes because of my upbringing. Thanks for the perspective. Comment: This is such a common story. Guy pushes for an open relationship so he can hook up, assumes you'll just pine for him, then loses it when you find someone else. He's not serious about a future. He's just mad you're not chasing him anymore. That religious guilt trip is a low blow. End it and explore things with Lucas, or take time for yourself. You don't need Ryan. OP responds: I had no idea this was a common thing until I posted here. I didn't even tell Ryan about Lucas at first, but he must have noticed something. I'm not blowing up his phone or crying when he cancels anymore. You're right about the guilt trip. It felt like he was weaponizing my faith. I'm starting to see Ryan differently now. Thank you. Comment: Bet he noticed you're happier. You probably stopped texting him 24/7 or caring when he bailed, and it bruised his ego. He liked you being needy because it made him feel wanted. Now he's trying to reel you back in with that future talk and religious nonsense. Lucas sounds like he values you. Don't let Ryan ruin that. You're not dumb, just loyal to the wrong guy. OP responds: You nailed it. I used to nag Ryan for attention, but with Lucas, I stopped caring if Ryan flaked. I didn't realize how much I'd changed until you pointed it out. Ryan's acting like I owe him my loyalty after he pushed me into this. Lucas does make me feel valued, and I don't want to lose that. Thanks for the clarity. Comment: Why are you still with Ryan? Lucas sounds like he genuinely cares. Ryan's just pissed. You're not sitting at home waiting while he's off with some other girl. He's not your future. He's your past. Don't waste time on someone who disrespects your feelings and uses your faith against you. Break up and move on. OP responds: I feel so stupid for dragging this out. Ryan sold polyamory as not cheating, and I bought it because he was my first love. It still felt like cheating, but I went along to keep him. Posting here is waking me up. Lucas is amazing, and I'm planning to talk to Ryan soon. I'll update after. Thanks for the push. Update, 5 days later. Hey everyone, thanks for all the advice on my last post. Your comments helped me see things clearly, and I've made some big decisions. Here's the update, and I'll read some of your new comments too. I sat down with Ryan and told him I don't want to close the relationship. I've grown to enjoy dating Lucas, and it's not something I can just switch off. I said relationships shouldn't be opened or closed on one person's whim. It's a mutual choice, especially when others are involved. I also called him out for using my Catholic faith against me, knowing how much guilt and trauma I carry from my upbringing. It felt like a cheap shot. Ryan dodged the religion part and said, "If you want a future with me, this ends, or we're done." I took a deep breath and said, "Then we're done." He got mad, said I was throwing away 3.5 years for some guy I've known a few months. He tried to make me feel guilty, but I reminded him he lost the spark. He wanted to see other women. He opened the relationship. I only agreed because I loved him and hoped he'd choose me. I didn't start this. We talked for hours. and it got heavy. Ryan cried and apologized. He admitted he should have ended things instead of trying polyamory to fix us. He said he still loves me, but seeing me happy with someone else made him jealous, even though he knows he shouldn't be. He said he respects my decision and probably deserves the hurt. We hugged, and I told him our first 2 years were special, but we're over. We'll always care about each other, but it's time to let go. I met Lucas later and told him I ended things with Ryan because I don't want to lose what we have. I said, I'm not diving into anything serious, I need time to heal, but I want to keep dating and see where it goes. Lucas opened up and said it was tough watching me stay with Ryan. He never wanted polyamory, but went along because he liked me so much and didn't want to miss out. He admitted he hoped I'd leave Ryan because I deserve someone who only wants you. Lucas said he sees a future with me, but is fine dating casually for now. We agreed not to see other people, though I'm not ready to call it exclusive yet. I just left a long-term relationship and want to take it slow, even if we're clearly into each other. It feels like a fresh, healthy start. I'm sad about losing my first love. Ryan was my world for so long. But I'm hopeful. Lucas makes me feel seen, and I'm excited for something new. Just the two of us. Thanks, Reddit, for giving me the strength to do this. I'm back to read some of your comments on my update. Thanks for all the support. Let's see what you're saying now. Comment 1. This is the update we love to see. Ending things with Ryan was the right call, and you handled it with so much grace. Not rushing with Lucas shows you're thinking clearly. I'm sorry you're mourning, but you're gonna be so happy. Best of luck with this new chapter. Oop responds, Thank you. I owe a lot to everyone here for pushing me to see the truth. I'm definitely sad about Ryan, but I know I made the right choice. Lucas is amazing, and I'm excited to take things slow. Appreciate the kind words. Comment 2. You did this for you, and that's huge. Ryan didn't deserve you, and using your faith was unforgivable. Mourning is normal, but you're free now. Lucas sounds solid. Enjoy this new start. So proud of you. OOP responds, You're right. This was for me. Ryan and I should have ended when he lost interest. I deserve better than begging for love. Lucas is great, and I'm taking it one day at a time. Thanks for the support. Comment. Hold up. You're not exclusive but not seeing other people? Isn't that basically exclusive? Congrats on dumping Ryan. He was a walking red flag. Happy for you and Lucas. Oop responds, Haha, I know it's confusing. We're not seeing anyone else because we really like each other. But I'm not ready to slap an exclusive label on it. I just got out of a 3.5-year relationship and want to ease into things, even if it's heading that way. Thanks for the congrats. Ryan's out, and I'm relieved.
Hit that subscribe button for more juicy Reddit-style stories.